Welcome to the summer edition of the Sprint to Success with Design Thinking podcast.
How do you navigate change? It's a question we think about often, and one that today's world expects us to be comfortable with. The challenge, however, is where do you begin, and how do you develop the mindset and skill set to be successful? Welcome, everyone, to the Sprint to Success with Design Thinking podcast. I'm your host, Saba Kidwai. Join me each week as I share the stories and strategies from the world's leading researchers and practitioners about why they believe the answer lies in practicing design thinking.
One for us that's big and is more of a spiritual way and something that, it affects all of our aspects, whether it's creativity or shooting or just personal development. Someone by the name of Stuart Wilde, he was I guess you can say it's more of like a spiritual type of teacher, or kind of falls into the category of like not a Tony Robbins, but someone a little bit more on the spiritual side. So that was someone that impacted our life tremendously because he gave us so much of the values of manifestation, and we can create our own reality. If we believe it to be true and we believe that we can do it, then we can manifest it. So that was something that is so vital to our journey, and where we are now is because everything we're doing now we envisioned already 3-4 years ago. We sat down, we wrote our affirmations. We said this is what we want. We want to be able, we are traveling the world and working with the most exclusive properties.
I mean, I have notebooks that it says like I'm a traveler, I'm a luxury traveler, all this stuff. I get paid to travel the world. Yeah. Like I have them with dates and everything. And it's not something that we talk about a lot just because different people have different beliefs. And it's hard to just tell somebody, oh, you could create your reality if they don't like their reality. So it's very difficult, but it's something that truly changed our life completely.
Yeah. Just reprogramming our minds to elevate and be forward thinkers, and also know that we control everything that we consume, everything that we're doing is controlling, our reality. So that was something big for us. Yeah. Also, as far as influencers, I wouldn't say there's too many in the space. We have some friends that are also big creators that we share, let's say, inspiration with. But a lot of it comes more from teachers and healers and spiritual, people in that realm, like the Stuart Wilde, the Les Brown, the Tom Bilyeu. We're deep in that space. So I think we like to kind of empower ourselves in that way and then apply it to our niche.
It's so crazy because there's moments in my life where I can get into spirituality and I'll listen to it because I'm home. And it's just like all these ideas and things that you never think about start coming in. And that's one thing that I try to do while I'm traveling, because when I'm traveling, you don't have this time to just sit around and listen to something while you're cleaning the house, and just your time is consumed differently. Yeah. So when I'm home, I really get to just sit down and just open my mind to all these different things, and all these things start coming in. And I love that, the resume, because we're so worried about, what we're doing at work, being the best at work, but we never really think about even our life, ourselves, just even being an influencer, not in social media, but around your friends, wanting them to be better, motivating them to be better. And it changes so much. Your life just changes when you realize how much effect you have with the people around you at all, how much they have on you and how much you have on them.
Yeah, especially because we have so many people that reach out to us that we would never have known that we impacted their life in some way if they didn't tell us. Yeah. We just think of, okay, we travel and people follow us and they support us and we provide inspiration, but sometimes you get some, amazing messages from them. Wow, it's because of you I went to this place, and that place, me and my wife had the best trip ever. And that's someone's life that you affected forever. And that could have been the moment that he decided to, get engaged, or you never know what it is. So when we start to analyze that, we realize that we really have to be more conscious of how we, portray ourselves on our page, only the truth that we speak, and then also we have an opportunity of that our parents and people before that wish they could have had, to live life on our terms, to live the way we want to live and create that opportunity. The fact that we can do what we do is such a gift. So we have to be grateful for that. And that has to be reflective in how we, go about our day, how we treat others. So all across the board, we try to be, an example of not only the best version of ourselves, but, how can we really elevate ourselves to have a deeper message, not just than travel, because we don't want to be known as like a luxury traveler. Oh, they stay at the best places. What's the best resort I can go to? Oh my God, great, thanks. No, like we want to kind of provide more inspiration, more love, more motivation for others.
Which is difficult to just do that on social media. It's so much more when you're like with someone just
person,
talking
and sharing that energy.
Yeah.
They can feel it. But on Instagram, it's hard to portray that. So that's why we're always trying to speak that as much as we can.
It's your turn to join the conversation by sharing what you enjoyed or what questions you still have. In a world where time and attention are so valuable, thank you for choosing to listen and for being a part of our Sprint to Success with Design Thinking community.